Hey you guys, so today's video is going to be a tutorial on this Ravenclaw inspired makeup. This is the third makeup for my Harry Potter series. Hufflepuff, don't you worry, I got you, you're coming next. But Ravenclaw got the most votes under my last video, so that's what we're doing today. And then there will be 2 lip options with this look, so if you guys want to know how to get this look, then just keep watching. So I'm starting out with my brows, and I'm using a black eyeshadow because, as you could see in the intro, I'm going to be wearing a black wig for this look. I know that Ravenclaw is technically blue and bronze, but I know there's a little bit of black in there here and there, so that's why I'm going for the black hair and brows. And then I'm just going to prime my lid for the eyeshadow, and I'm just using MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot as usual. And then the eyeshadow palette that I'm primarily going to be using is the Metal Matte by Kat Von D. I'm going to take Suede, and I'm going to apply this with the Smith 232 all the way into the crease and just blend it out as a transition shade. I'm going to take Nebula on a Smith 253. I'm applying it to my brush, and then I'm spraying the brush with water to wet it to get more of a metallic look. And then I'm just using this brush to pat it into the inner corner. Basically just pat it all the way across the lid. I'm not going to take it up into the crease or anything. I'm just going to cover the entirety of the lid. And I'm making sure to kind of use the tip of that brush to make a nice smooth line up at the crease. Now I'm going to go into Nebula with a pencil brush, and I'm just going to use this to kind of buff out the edges of Nebula. So I'm really lightly just blending it over that outer V shape, just kind of make it so that there's not such a harsh line right there. Also just blending this over into the crease, looking down at the mirror so I can see my crease a little bit better. And then I'm switching over to a slightly fluffier brush. This is the Cosette S185, and I'm picking up some more of that dark blue, and I'm just applying this over the top until it looks like a nice gradient. So then I'm just going to take a larger blending brush and just really lightly blend over the top of everything. Just keep blending and blending, basically. So I'm going to take Jet, which is that black in the eyeshadow palette. I'm taking this on a shading brush by Real Techniques, and we're kind of going to do a halo eye, not super dramatically, but I'm just applying this in the inner corner to kind of darken up that blue. I don't necessarily want it to look black, I just want it to look dark blue, so I'm not applying too much. And I'm also applying that in the outer corner as well, kind of blending it onto the center of the lid as I go. So for the center of the lid, I'm going to be using this Metal by Danessa Myricks. It's a pigment, and it's freaking beautiful. Look at that. Oh my god. It's called Sequin, and it's just like the perfect blue. I love it so much. I applied it with a little bit of the adhesive by Danessa Myricks as well. I'm going to apply the NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil in the inner corner, buff it out a little bit with my finger, and then on top of that, I'm going to put Ignite, which is this light icy blue, right over the top, just so we can get a nice icy inner corner highlight. So I'm going to move on to winged liner now. I'm not going to do a super thick wing because I don't like making it too thick when I do a halo eye, just because I don't like to cover up too much of that sparkle in the center of the lid. And this is the Pegasus liner by Pony Cosmetics. Then I'm just applying some quick mascara, and then the lashes I'm wearing, you know what? I can't remember the name. I think these are Knockouts by House of Lashes, but I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm going to go in and add a little touch of bronze, and this is an eyeliner by NYX Cosmetics. I'm just going to apply that to the outer fourth or so, just on top of that wing. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take this Priming Moisturizer by Eve Pearl, rub that in before I put on my foundation, and then so I don't get anything in my hair, I'm just going to pin that back real quick. And then the foundation I'm using is the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat. This is in the color Ivory. I'm going to start by applying this, laying it down with the Smith 115 foundation brush, and then kind of buffing everything in with the Beauty Blender, making sure it soaks up any excess foundation so it doesn't look super cakey. So I'm just working in sections, going around and making sure that foundation is applied nice and evenly, making sure not to get it into my hairline of the wig because that would be very obvious. And then I'm taking my Kat Von D Concealer Cream, and this is in the shade L5, I believe. I'm just applying that under my eye, down my nose because it's extra red today, around my nostrils, my chin, and then I'm just blending everything out with the Beauty Blender. The setting powder I'm using is the Kat Von D Lock-It Translucent Setting Powder. I'm just going to set the very under eye concealer. I'm not going to set too much more on my face other than my laugh lines, my chin. You guys know I usually just set these areas because they crease on me, but I don't set my whole face with powder. Now I'm going into one of the new sculpting wands by Ofra Cosmetics. This is in the color Sunset, and I'm just going to apply that in dots and then blend it out with my Smith foundation brush, and then just go over that once again with the Beauty Blender to make sure everything is nice and blended out. And then I'm just going to continue this up my temples and across my forehead. Since I have a large forehead, I always contour that. I really like this contour. I know I spoke about it in a new product video that I uploaded recently and update for you. I love it. It's amazing. And it just launched too, so I will leave a link for it down below if you guys are interested. And I do have a coupon code, which is awesome. So once that's all blended out, I'm going to take this highlighter called Synergy by Danessa Myricks. It's so pretty. It's got like the most beautiful purple blue reflex ever, so I thought that this would tie in really nicely with the look. Applying that to the cheekbones with a fan brush, and then the nose, bridge, and tip of my nose, and Cupid's bow with that Smith 232. So this is the Wet n Wild Contour Highlight Duo in the color Dulce de Leche. I'm just applying this as a bronzer to my cheeks and my forehead, basically just kind of setting that cream contour. I'm going to take the blush called Flesh and Fantasy by Marc Jacobs. I just wanted something that wasn't super bright and obnoxious. So now I'm going to go in and add some more bronze, and this is Synergy from that palette. It is so beautiful. It's like a bronzy, coppery brown. I'm going to apply this with a little smudger brush all the way across my lower lash line. And I'm just kind of blending as I go, adding more if I need to, just until I get that nice solid color. And I wanted just to pop more of that copper color, so I'm taking this eyeliner pencil by the Estee Edit. The color is Tarnished Gold, and I'm just running this all across my waterline. Then I'm just going to pop on some mascara to the bottom lashes really quickly, and then I decided to cut up some lashes and add some PC lashes right underneath my lower lash line. I was inspired by like bird feathers because Ravenclaw, you know? So I felt that these would look really cool. If you want it to look a little bit more neutral, wearable, just don't add this step. But these are just some cut up knockout lashes by House of Lashes. So for the first lip option, this is Staten Island by Ofra Cosmetics. It is one of my, well, maybe top 10 favorite liquid lipsticks ever. It's just such a cool color. It's like a light gray, but with a little bit of like a cool undertone. So this is the first final lip option look. This is kind of like the more wearable, I guess, lip if you wanted to do something that was a little more toned down, so it's more of like an eye focus. But I wanted to have a little more fun, so I decided to go for a blue lipstick for the second option, and this is Bondi Beach by Ofra Cosmetics. It's like the perfect blue. It matches the eyeshadow perfectly. And then to add a little bit more dimension to the lips, I'm taking a darker blue, which is Echo by Kat Von D, and I'm just going to apply this to the outer corners of the lips on both the top and the bottom, so it looks like it kind of fades from a darker blue to a lighter blue. And then to blend the two together, I'm just going to take my pinky and just lightly tap them. Alright guys, so that is option number 2, and that's it for the look. I hope you guys liked this one. To all my Ravenclaws out there, you're the best. Let me know what house you're in, and I would say let me know what house you want me to do next, but we're gonna do Hufflepuff, so get ready. Alright you guys, everything I used will be listed down below. Let me know which lip option you liked more. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!